the god of thunder, guy with the hammer, and he's the same guy that's in a relationship. Oh, there's some unknown villain in this movie too. What's up, world, and welcome to Movie Showdowns, a movie review series. I'm your host, Ali Zakka. Another one-player mode, another by myself solo round. And today we're gonna review Thor 2, The Dark World. Now, before I jump into it, Movie Showdowns, a movie review series where I take an old movie, a friend and I, guest, anybody, old movie, new movie, anything. We review it, give it the elementary school system grading, which is A through L, pluses and minuses do count. All right, let's jump into it. So Thor 2, The Dark World, and I probably just messed that movie name up because the fact that this is another, Marvel MCU movie they just kind of thrown out there. Like, it's the least memorable one of all the ones, I think. It could be some argument for Iron Man 2, but people still remember Iron Man 2, and you still remember, I don't think you remember First Avenger for Captain America. So maybe this one and Captain America 1, probably like the least memorable of the series, but actually the name is The Dark World, so it's not Dark World, but The Dark World. So Thor, The Dark World, Thor 2, and pretty much what happens in this one, another Infinity Stone, Infinity Gem, which you've been following the Marvel series, they're like 6 gems that give whoever holds them all the powers pretty much. And this movie's pretty much sole focus is to reveal the next Infinity Gem, which is the Ether. And the gem is more of a liquid substance that attached to a hold of something and pretty much starts taking the life out of it and kind of using it like a symbiote. And that unlucky person who gets to touch the ether is Jane Foster, also known as Natalie Portman, I guess played by Natalie Portman. And she returns in this movie. You don't see her in Avengers, you hear about her in the Avengers, but she returns in this one, and she pretty much come across the ether and touches it, and now the ether's inside of her, which awakens the Dark Elves, which are mystical beings who was there before time. They fought Odin and Odin's father and Thor's great-grandfather. They fought them, and they been around for years and finally came back. And they finally came back, and they're going after Jane Foster to get the ether. So they pretty much go and just kind of look for her and everything. Well, Thor come across Jane because he's looking for her because she went missing when she touched the ether. She went missing. They brought her back to Asgard. So Thor, played by Chris Hemsworth, and he pretty much tried to get Jane Foster out of Asgard because Asgard got attacked by the Dark Elves because they were trying to get Jane Foster. But they managed to save her with the cost of Thor losing his mom. She died in this movie. Frigga, who's played by Renee Russo, she's killed in this movie. And Anthony Hopkins, who plays Odin, was like, all right, we gotta hold down the fort. We can't do this. While Thor's like, hey man, we lost mom. They attack Asgard. We're vulnerable. We need to get the ether out of Jane. So Thor gets a ragtag crew together and pretty much do the same thing him and his crew did in the first movie. They rebelled against the king. In the first one, it was Loki, who played by Tom Hiddleston. He was holding out. He took over. And like Thor's friend, like Lady Sif and everybody kind of rebelled and went to go get Thor. Well, in this one, Thor and Heimdall, who's played by Idris Elba, kind of rebel against Anthony Hopkins' Odin. And pretty much from there, they get together to get Tom Hiddleston, also Loki, to get Loki out of jail. He's been put in prison for the things he did in Thor 1 and he did in Avengers. So he's been put in prison. They get him out and they go on this crazy escape route, go find Malachi, who's played by Christopher Eccleston. Yeah, Eccleston. Christopher Eccleston, who plays Malachi. And they pretty much, another battle. The rest of the movie is Malachi gets the ether out of Jane. He becomes super powerful Dark Elves. Thor fights them all throughout London. And that's pretty much it. He win, and pretty much he's defeated. And there's another Infinity Stone. Boom. That's Thor: The Dark World. Was this a memorable Marvel movie? I already said it earlier. Not really. No. You kind of forget it. It's okay. It's not the best. It's not the worst. But it's gonna be in the bottom tier when it comes to Marvel movies. Anybody who really stood out to me in this movie? I don't know. I like the chemistry between Chris Hemsworth and Natalie Portman. Chemistry between Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston. Like, everybody did their job well. Like, you remember who they are. They don't really, like, nobody really stood out the most. Nobody took the extra leap in this movie. They're kind of like, oh, we already know who these characters are. We're pretty much okay with them. Is this a Friday night movie? No. No, it's not. This is a Sunday movie, a weekday movie, something you can do when you're just like minding your own business, or you just kind of want to watch them to get the time off. This is not something you want to get with all the friends and family members. Like, all right, let's all watch this movie. No, this is not that movie. Anybody I'm missing this? Oh, Kat Dennings, who plays in Two Broke Girls, she's in this movie as Darcy. She comes back. She's in the first Thor movie. Doesn't really have that much of a part. And this one, she's more comic relief. Her in Stellan Skarsgård, who plays Eric Selvig, who was in Thor 1 and the Avengers. They're both the comic relief in this movie, which they're there. They're fine. It's cool. It's cool. All right, grading time. I'm going to give Thor: The Dark World a C. Solid C. This movie, I ended up watching it. I was laying down actually about to fall asleep, and I ended up staying up and watching the whole movie. The Khan's another forgettable villain for Marvel. Like, they don't have any villains that really stand out besides Loki. And yeah, like, it's a solid C movie. Nothing else about it. Well, thank you guys for watching this episode of Movie Showdowns. I really appreciate it. Please put a comment below or a movie suggestion you want me to do. And also, please like and subscribe. And you're watching this on Facebook, please share. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode. I really appreciate it. Before you go, I do want to mention I started my own business. It's called Lofty Ground Athletics. It's a motivational athletic brand. Our goal is to inspire and motivate you to go after your fitness and athletic goals. Now on our website, which is www.loftygroundathletics.com, repeat that one more time, www.loftygroundathletics.com, we will have certain gear such as the Conquer Your Challenge 100% polyester shirt. Now there's 100% polyester, or repeat that, 100% polyester. It only weighs 3.5 ounces, which means it's lightweight. It won't hold you down and let you get through any of your workouts. On the back, it has Lofty Ground Athletics on it, and these shirts are $15. We have another one that is Refuse to Be Outworked, which is also a $15 shirt. Check it out on our website at www.loftygroundathletics.com, and we're going to have more gear to come. And if you're watching this episode on YouTube, please give it a thumbs up if you really enjoyed it. Please put a comment in the comment section below of a new topic or something you want me to talk about. And please subscribe. Lastly, you can follow me on Instagram there. Follow me on Snapchat there for new and daily motivational tips. And you can watch the next episode or the last episode of Grind Towards Success here, and watch Movie Showdowns, which is a movie review series that I've started. Other than that, thanks for watching this episode. Keep being awesome.